Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Srinivas. Today we are going to cover the part 2 of Vwap strategy. If you have not yet watched the part 1 of Vwap, I recommend to watch it from the link given in the below description. So we are going to have 3 different iterations in this video. Let's discuss about the iteration 1. So the time frame is 15 minutes and it's a breakout strategy this time as opposed to the part 1. In part 1, we used to take the trade on the candle close, but in this video, we are going to take the trade on the breakout of the candle high or breakdown of the candle low. We are ignoring the first 15-minute candle to avoid the noise. The stocks we are going to consider are all Nifty 50 stocks in the first iteration. We are just going to run the backtest on all the stocks. The rule for long trade, first we have to identify the decision candle. So the 15-minute candle has to cross and close above the Vwap line. Okay. What are the first 15-minute candle that satisfies this condition will be our decision candle for the long trade for the day. The stop loss here is the low of the decision candle. Target is we are going to have 1:2 risk reward. So the target will be double of SL points. We square up the trade at 3:15 p.m. if there is no SL or target hit. Similarly, to take short trade, we have to identify the decision candle. The candle has to cross and close below the Vwap line. We take a short trade when the price goes below the low of this decision candle. We keep the stop loss as high of the decision candle and the target will be same 1:2 square up at 3:15. There is no SL or target hit. Let me explain an important thing here. So from this chart, you see there are different candles. Will you see this red candle, right? Big red candle. This is the first candle of the day. We are ignoring this candle. Okay. And if you look at the other candles, this one not closed above the Vwap line. It's green. So we are not taking any decision here. No decision here, no decision here, no decision here. Okay. There is a candle here. This touch the Vwap line. I mean, crosses through the Vwap line and close below Vwap line, and it's a red candle. Okay, so this is a decision candle for taking the short trades. We are going to take short when the low of this candle breaks. Okay, and we have to identify the long decision candle as well. If you look at, there is no candle up to here. So if you look at here, this candle actually closed above the Vwap line. Also, it's a green candle. It crosses through the Vwap line. So all conditions are satisfied. This will be our decision candle for taking the long trades on this day. Okay. So this is iteration 1. Let's look at iteration 2. See the line highlighted in yellow. This is the only change from iteration 1 to iteration 2. Here everything is same except the number of stocks to be traded on a particular day. We are going to have a criteria to select the top 2 gainers and top 2 losers from the Nifty 50 stocks at 9:30 a.m. Next, look at iteration 3. All the rules are same as iteration 2. The only change here is we are going to have stop loss with a fixed percentage, which is 1% from the entry. For both long and short trades, the target is same 1:2. In iteration 2, we have a stop loss as candle lower or high. Let's run the back test. Here the time period selected is 2024 year from January 1st to till date. So look at the iteration 1. Here consider top gainers losers is false. So that means we are going to consider all the Nifty 50 stocks for backtesting. And here we are using candle low as or high as SL true. Okay, let me run the backtest. Yes, the backtest results are ready. If you look at the target to SL percentage 32. So that we have 32% win ratio, and in case of square of win percentage 63. Whichever the trades not hit SL or target considered as square of trades. So the total 9,700 trades, target 2,300 and SL 4,800. Square of trades 2,500, square of win 1,500 and square of loss 910. So target to SL percentage 32% win ratio, but square of win to loss percentage 63%. So the remaining parameters are not valid in this case because we have run the test on all the Nifty 50 stocks. If we just look at the stocks from top to bottom, Maruti, Bajaj, Tata Motors, SIS Bank actually gave some good profits. most of the stocks gave the negative results. Okay. So the surprising figure here is, look at the total P&L of the trades. Actually, it's positive 8,37,000, but the charge itself are more than the profits 11,50,000. That's the reason the net profit is negative 3,20,000. Don't consider this value for now because this is not a proper strategy. Next, we are going to run the iteration 2. So in iteration 2, the only difference from iteration 1 is we are going to select the top gainers and top losers for trading on a particular day instead of trading in all the Nifty 50 stocks. Okay, and the remaining logic is same as iteration 1. Let me run the test. Okay, the backtest results are ready. If you look at the stocks, Bell, ONGC, Asian Motor, Bajaj Auto, Adani Ports actually gave good profits, and the many stocks you see in the bottom are in loss. But look at the overall picture. 767 total trades, target 158 trades, SL hit 356. So the target to SL percent is 30. So it has 30% win ratio, and square of win percent is 67. There are some trades squared off at 315 without hitting a seller target. 253 trades are there. Out of 253, the win trades are 67. So the overall profit is 330 and overall loss rates 437, which is 43% win percentage. If you look at max loss of a day, minus 4,000, okay, and max profit of a day, 7,300. So max loss of a month 12%, max profit of a month 9%, number of loss months 4, number of profit months 6, max losing streak 9 days, max winning streak 4 days. So whatever it may be, but if you look at the total P&L of the all trades, 54,000 is positive and charges 73,000. So the net result is minus 19,000. So if you trade the strategy, so you're not going to lose the entire capital or 50% something like that. So in this year we lose 20% of our capital if we just trade this iteration 2 logic. And the max drawdown we saw is 33%, but net result is 19% loss on 1 lakh capital. Let's run the backtest for third iteration. So in third iteration, the only change from second is stop loss. We are having a fixed percentage of 1% instead of candle low or high. So here consider top gainers losers true. We are going to select only top 2 gainers and top 2 losers from Nifty 50 stocks. And we are not going to use the stop loss candle high or low. Instead that we are using SL percentage 1% here. And risk to reward is 1%. Let's run the backtest now. Yeah, the backtest results are ready. Look at the total trade 767 out of SL hit 252, target 99. So the target win ratio is 28%. If you look at the square of win percent is 62. And the max loss per trade 1,000 rupees because we are going to risk only 1% of the total capital. And profit is double of SL. Okay, this is a max profit 2,000. Yes, if you look at the total P&L is 74,000, of course charges 47,000. But the good thing is so far we have been testing so many strategies with different variations, but this time, first time, we found something positive number here. Even after the charges is 27,120. Okay, that means if you trade this strategy in this year, 2024, so we may get around 27% profit on our capital, 1 lakh capital. So if you see the drawdown, we went up to 14%. Which is good, not bad. But do you think is this sufficient to take a decision, okay, this strategy is going to work for other years also? Because we selected the time period only this year. So this may not be the sufficient time period. Let us look at all the 3 years from 2022 onwards till date. Okay, the backtest results are ready for 3 years, 2022 January till date. So we were having around 44% drawdown in the strategy. But if you look at the overall net P&L of minus 2,000, which is actually flat, you can consider 2% loss on capital of 1 lakh. So we got 1,60,000 profit if you don't consider charges, but the charge itself more than that. So the net result of this strategy, even after multiple tweaks, we end up flat. So this is comparatively much better compared to the previous ORB pivot point strategies, where we ended up in you losing 90% capital. Even in the first part of this Vwap strategy, which is a basic one, we were losing around 50 to 60% of the capital when you trade over the 3 years. But after the tweaks, we were able to minimize the loss, and we were trying to convert this into profitable strategy. But overall, still after doing so many things, we are able to reach a level where the strategy actually ended flat over the period of 3 years. If you look at the year-wise profit, 2022 gave some 12% profit. 2023, this strategy didn't work, it's minus 41%. And in 2024, again gave to 27% profit. So this is the idea I'm giving from my side. If you tweak it more and more, you may actually consider turning this strategy into profitable one. That may be possible. But again, you have to, when you change a particular rule, even a small number, if you change SL, let's say from 1% to 1.5%, you have to again run back test for all the entire 3 years or 4 years. So then only you will come to know that whether that. So I hope you are enjoying my videos on real backtesting data. So unlike telling something without any proof, right? So good day everyone. Thank you all.